So let me just quickly brief everybody about everybody. So funny enough, all three of you have been customers for a very long time on the canvas, you know. And and Angie's been she does art classes for canvas and Cabernet, and she's been, since she discovered our canvases, she's been using them for her classes and that. Angie's also going to be part of Art Canvas Factory at our store. She's going to be our in-house arts teacher, and we're going to host and facilitate art classes there from Angi, as well as other artists and so forth. Rentia, I've met through Art Challenge with Rentia, and we actually met in Cape Town face to face at the Somerset Water, the International Water Festival at Somerset West.
Yes.
And yeah, then we just continued doing stuff and chatting and everything like that. Chatting, became friends from there on out, and we started getting involved, sponsoring the challenge. And yeah, Wrench has done an amazing job growing the challenge up to now. And
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and you know,
I remember when it started out.
and there's definitely legs to continue growing it. And this is my crazy idea now, is to grow this thing and get more people involved and so forth. Craig is the owner of Art South Africa, the Facebook page. Also, he's Craig Banks Art. He does the charcoal and so forth. Craig and I have experimented and played on lots of different types of canvases for the charcoal, pencil, and then recently Craig started doing ashes. So deceased people's ashes, he uses and puts on to make art from it as well, for memorabilia. Hey, Craig?
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, so I think the four of us sitting over here have got quite a nice history about everything. And you know, the point of this year is I want to just get into a general chat about the challenge, about what this challenge was, some of the good points. I see a lot of people have been complaining online. I want to start this with Rentia. Rentia, just chat to us about the challenge, where you, why you started it, how you grew it, and what do you think about our first challenge now with Craig Banks?
Thank you, Graham. I thought it was 3 years ago, but it's actually 6 years ago. Two of my friends and I decided that we need a little bit of just a paint together and a little challenge every 2 weeks. I think we started, it was every 2 weeks. Yeah, we started with every 2 weeks, and we decided on a topic, and we just painted together. And the moment we started posting on Facebook, everyone said, "Heck, what's going on? You know, like to join." And it just grew from there. And I have to tell you that the admin on it is, you'll see, it's quite it takes a lot of your time, but it's so worth it. And people just send messages from all over the world to say that you inspire us, you know, just by giving a little credit or just giving us something else to do. You know, I normally work in pencil, or I work in graphite and charcoal, and now I'm doing a little oil because you said, you know, this is the challenge for the next week. And it was just great. And people send in thoughts. They say, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? And it actually exploded from there. And it is so much fun. And we all paint together, and you do your little thing, and then you see it on Facebook, you see 30 others, and you say, my goodness, why didn't I try that? Or maybe I should focus a bit more on the eyes, or, you know, so you get so many ideas, you improve your art every time. I mean, from all my challenges that I posted, I only missed one, and I forgot because I'm 54. So it happens. But it's great. And it's just, I don't want to ever stop doing it. And it's just great that we can do it together from now on.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry to interrupt, Richard, but you know what I've noticed as well is that you know, when people post their art on the challenge and the group and that, there's so much positive feedback. There's hardly, well, there's actually none that I've seen that people are actually being negative or, you know, I wouldn't say making fun of people, but there's like so much respect when it comes to commenting, and there's so much support, and you know, that actually drives people to just do more. I mean, you're looking forward to the next challenge because you're getting that positive feedback, and that helps actually build an artist.
Yeah, and it's absolutely a positive movement on Facebook. I had a few negative comments, but you know what, you just send a little private message to say, please, you know, this person only started painting a year ago, or she loves her work and it's her own style, so please, you know, if you've got nothing positive to say, just don't do it. Or if you really have a problem, send her a private message. Don't post it for everyone to see. And I had there were a few crazies that I had to delete as well, so that also happened. But you know what, it's just, and then you know, you do get your spicy guys on Facebook, but they add a little bit of flavor to the group. Yeah, but it's positive, and we try to keep it as positive as possible. And if you really want to crit someone and you think you've got some positive criticism, just send a private message. That's all.
Yeah. What did you think?
Oh, can I just say,
yes.
This last challenge, Craig, was absolutely fabulous. I still think mine is the best, but Craig, I'll give you a few pointers afterwards. You know, if
okay, I need that.
Yeah, you battle the
I definitely
hair
need that.
the nose. The nose is a bit skewed, but I'll help you with that. I've got one of those. What's that? Proportional divider. I've got one of those for you, so I'll help you with that.
What I'll do, I'll just hire you to do the next one for me.
No, it was great, and I absolutely loved it. It was just great. And thanks, Graham. It was a great idea to pull Craig in to do this first one.
Yeah, no, I definitely think, look, let me tell you, when I chatted to Craig about this, the weekend where we launched this, he woke up in a very bad mood, and yeah, he kind of didn't want to do this. And I had to really dig deep to convince him. And he actually took time from his family on the Sunday to, apparently I read 5 hours that he went and did this, and we posted it and we edited the video. And I think it's been an awesome success.
Yeah, I know.
But listen, like, you know, 2 hours of that was just setting up the camera and getting all the, because I don't time lapse all my work. So getting the time lapse all sorted out, and that actually took most of the time. So, but yeah, no, I mean, say again.
Angie? No, it's definitely a challenge doing a time lapse.
No, it is. You know, the whole setup, I haven't got the best equipment in the world. So, you know, I kind of had to pull a rabbit out of my ass, but it worked in the end.
It was just perfect, really. What a success.
Angie, sorry, Craig. Angie, this is basically your first challenge that you didn't take part in it, but it's your first challenge that you're an admin of the group, and also the first challenge that you've seen. So what are your thoughts on it?
I think well, firstly, it was an amazing subject because obviously everybody loves Betty White, let's be honest. But I think everybody really, like, you know, was on top notch. They really put a lot of effort in. You know, some of them you can see they're beginners or whatever, but they're just at a different sort of stage at their journey. Doesn't mean that they're not going to get better. So from like a judging point of view, like I always like to see you know, beginners work as well, and like give them credit for that as well. So yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah.
On that point, in the beginning, when we sponsored prizes, we had a first prize, second prize, third prize, and then eventually I took that away. Now we had first, second, third, but we only gave a prize to the first place winner.
Yes.
And then I split it down to basically give all three top challenge entries a voucher each. So I kind of split it to make it an even field. And we were discussing how hard it is to judge on art. So then I came up with the idea on the celebrity challenge. Faber-Castell sponsored us an amazing 21 piece mono pit charcoal set. So I came up with the idea to get Craig to choose the person who's going to win that. Okay, then this challenge, as well as all the other challenges, Rentia is going to choose somebody who she sees has had the most progress or put the most effort into something, because Rentia knows these people for the last 6 years, so she can see who's actually progressing and you know, putting effort into the challenge. And then the third voucher that we're going to give away standard on all of them is whoever gets the most likes by Sunday 5 p.m.
Right.
So I want to try and split so that it doesn't seem biased.
Rentia's going to win that one.
The most likes.
Yay! I get
Going
the
viral.
pencil. I just want the pencil. Angie, we'll go and check it out.
Yeah, look, you know, I think this is new for all of us. So every time, you know, I had a look at what are some of the people complaining about. I'm trying to figure ways to fix things, to make it more out there for people to understand what's going on. A letter that I want to post on the group for everyone, so they can understand things a bit better. I don't know if everybody who does the challenge is very fluent on Facebook and social media. So, you know, I want to try and make it easy for everybody to understand what's going on in the challenges and to be part of it. So it's not frustrating for anybody, but, you know, we can only just do what we can and every single time, you know.
But you know, the thing is, Graham, a lot of the people were complaining mostly about the cover photo, the banner, not having all the information. I think if we can just maybe just do a cover photo with everything on it, then, you know, it's right there. It's in people's faces. No one's going to, you know, not see that it's, because I mean, okay, when you look at the banner that we had, there was nothing saying Betty White, okay, you know, granted, if you go and click into the videos and that, you would see it. But if it's on the banner, people actually can't complain because it's right in front of their face. If they're complaining about it, then they're admitting that they're blind.
Yeah,
exactly.
So
So,
obviously,
but I also agree with Craig that it wasn't, you know, in your face. It was, they had to watch the video to see. But then why didn't they watch the video? I mean, really, you know, we don't post that many information, so they could just check that out.
Yeah. Have you got a winner, Craig?
yeah, I actually chose the same person that Rentia chose. I feel that hers was well executed, you know, with Betty White. You know, it's a hard photo to do. It's a hard photo to sketch, and you know, and that person caught the softness the most. Then my second place was the other lady that I mentioned. I can't remember her names. I think it's Rafini.
Trudy?
It was
Trudy Botha.
something with an
No,
L,
no.
like Rentia
Someone with
or
it.
Lorefi.
Let me check back on the message. Check the
Just
name
tell
quickly.
me.
Lorena
And I
Raffini.
begin what?
Lorena
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Raffini.
yes.
Lorena Raffini. Lorena, hers was absolute. Yeah, she also had many votes. I think she was third with the votes, or second.
So far, yeah, so far. And who was the other one, Craig?
Trudy Botha, she also has. They the
Yeah, that was
three.
also the last one.
Yes.
But yeah, the
okay.
one that I wanted to was Jeanette Barbara Duplessis. I don't know if you. I think hers was the best. As you said, Graham, I wasn't allowed to choose the same one, so that's why I chose my second favorite, which was Lorena Raffini. So.
Okay, so Craig, you choosing Lorena Raffini.
So why can't you choose Jeanette? What's the problem with that? Because she won the previous time, or?
And no, look. Well, the first. Okay. So let's start this again then. Craig needs to choose the winner first. I don't want to. I don't know. Can we give someone 2 prizes? You know, the whole rules of the new competition is if somebody wins, they can't win for 6 months or 10 challenges, whichever comes first. Because I want to be able to. So it's not biased. So someone's like, you know, I never win. So
I agree
really, really good if he's going to keep on winning.
Yeah. So how the judging is going to work, Craig needs to choose somebody first. So his choice is first. Then the three of us can decide who gets the following prize. And then on Sunday, 5 p.m., I will stop my braai and quickly run and see who's got the most likes. And then that one will be mentioned on Monday to see who's got the most likes. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen with what's her name? The first, the one that you like, Craig? Jeanette. No,
the first
I
one,
mean,
Jeanette.
Yeah, the first choice, Jeanette. What's going to happen? Is she going to? Will there be a special mention or anything? Because I mean, hers is excellent. So I don't want her to not get in at all.
No. So Craig, you are choosing.
Well,
Lorena.
hopefully Jeanette, but if not, then I'll go for Lorena.
No, so Jeanette. So basically, I'm going to ask you again for recording purposes, and then if that's your choice, you got first choice out of this. Okay, so if that's what you want, then that's what you want. We will then decide on a second place. So Craig, out of challenge 154, the charcoal challenge, who is your favorite over there? Why is it your favorite? And this is the person that we're going to be giving the Faber-Castell 21-piece monochrome pit set to.
Oh,
Okay. So I must do a little speech.
Go for it.
yeah.
Okay, well, I feel the winner of this challenge, interpreted the picture the best, with soft tones, capturing Betty's spirit, her unwavering strength of character. It was just evident in the portrait. So I feel the winner of this challenge would have to be Jeanette Barbara du Plessis.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well done.
Rentia and Angie, you guys, what have you guys discussed, chatted about? What are your thoughts?
Okay, so Angie, you give your opinion, but I have to say Lorena Ruffini did an excellent job. I really loved her interpretation. She's an accomplished artist, and I'll definitely give her the second prize.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement with that, Lorini. She, I feel like she really did her lights and darks, and the values and everything really stood out for me. And she got that whole softness of the eyes that we spoke about as well. Just overall a really, really great piece.
Exactly.
Awesome. Do you think we should announce all three on Monday morning, same time?
That would be great. Yes.
Okay, so then we'll
Yeah,
announce.
I think that's a good idea. Let's make someone's Monday good.
Yeah,
Monday's always crap.
Exactly.
So what happens if I get the most likes? What's my prize going to be then?
You can choose to give it to somebody else.
That's not fair, Graham. That's not fair.
No,
Thanks, Graham. Thank you.
no, if that's fine. If whoever enters this can win a prize. So yeah, if Craig chose you, you would have got it. You entered.
Greg, no, man, I'm joking. I don't come into consideration because I'm part of the admin. I'm just joking. But what I want to ask is what happens if Jeanette gets the most votes by Sunday evening? She's already got the first prize. So then do we then go to second most votes, or what happens there?
Why are you going to complicate my life? I've got so much problems as it is.
Yeah, I actually think that's fair. We don't want to saturate it. I think yeah, maybe the second most comment votes.
Yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Because once you win something, you're out of the competition. You won. No, that's the next. Whoever's left in the competition, they get judged. That's what I think. I
agree with that. Good.
Okay, no, that's awesome. Then on a side note, Craig, your charcoal artwork and that, you've used Art Canvas Factory products before with your charcoal, have you not?
Yes, I have. Not as much as I would have liked, because you've been sending me all these experimental things that I can't actually use with charcoal, like black canvas. Not going to work with charcoal. But the canvas that I have used, I've actually done some good work on it, and I'm actually itching to try some more. There's a lot of, projects that I want to get done this year, and I'm thinking canvas might be the best way to go. The one of the horses that I did, remember that one?
Yes, yes.
I think you still got the photo. You can add it to the video.
You
Yeah, I did the horses one, and since then I have used your canvas, but I'm using it with ball pen, and then obviously just playing around. I actually haven't had any that I could display or sell. But as I say, in this new year, I want to get a whole bunch done. So yeah, I've only got the one for now.
the crucifix
It
one?
worked well. I mean, I was a little bit, scared that it wouldn't work at all, but it actually works very well. Canvas and charcoal. It's a good medium.
I'd love to try that.
Me too.
Is that the regular? Is that the regular canvases, Graham? Is that
what I use is the one with the backing board, and it's quite smooth. I don't know if it's a specialized canvas surface that's made especially for me, but it worked. I mean, it's very smooth. As I say, it's got a backing board, so there's no give on the canvas itself. It's like basically drawing on a big piece of cardboard paper, essentially.
Oh wow. We have to get those.
That sort of smooth finish, like the same as you would paper. Like, do you get that nice smooth?
Okay, when I first put charcoal to the canvas, it looks rough. It looks actually quite unprofessional. Yeah, no. The first time I used the canvas, I didn't have any paper stumps, so yeah, I used earbuds, and it works like a bomb. I mean, you're obviously going to put your darker tones down first, and then you're going to lighten everything. Now with the earbud, you get that very, very soft values, and that gave the whole picture a new dimension. I don't know if you guys have seen the horse's portrait that I did, the first one I've ever done on canvas, and it actually comes out quite nice. It actually looks like it's on paper, but meanwhile it's actually on canvas.
Oh wow!
I have to look. I haven't seen it. I'd love to see it.
I'll send it to the group.
Yes, I'll post it on the group. And then Craig and I experimented with some ballpoint pen as well.
Yeah, that works.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, we did it's actually in our office on display over there. It's an African lady that Craig drew. It was for one of the local competitions, wasn't it?
Yeah, actually not. Yeah, I entered into the what do you call it? The Big Art Master competition. Yeah, that was that failed quite badly because that all competitions run basically on likes. So if you've got all your relatives and they're liking everything, you're obviously going to get more votes. So I think I came eighth in South Africa or something like that. I can't remember, but it's all right. It's a learning curve. Something that's at least I have it under my belt.
Yes. I think that's about it, guys. Anything else?
Oh, it's nice to be part of this group. Thanks very much.
No, it's cool. We'll chat and get something going. Well, what are we going to do for the next challenge, by the way?
Pencil,
we have to do something totally different. No, and you know what, Craig? You're in it now, so when we do oils, you do oils too, my friend. You can't choose.
Okay, I think I'll have to. I've never done oils before, not once, so it'll be nice.
Really?
Never done it.
Unbelievable.
I've only worked with acrylics.
Let's think a bit, and then let's talk again. I'll speak to you on Monday, Graham. I'll get a few ideas together.
I would prefer it if we could chat on the group as you're just thinking of stuff today, because I want to get it out so that I can publish it. I'm worried that some people start on the challenge now already, so that they're going to complain they don't have enough time. If we only.
I know, and it's going to happen. So why don't we do it with watercolor? We don't ever. Let's try watercolor.
Look, we could do a watercolor. Our next celebrity challenge is going to be Ina Milman, and obviously we're going to do some watercolors with her. But we can do something now. I mean, it's another 3 challenges away.
Oh, good. Okay, so let's wait. No, it would be great if we do it with her.
No, let's do one.
Fine.
Let's do one now, because when she comes, we can show her the watercolor we did, and then she's going to then give us tips like Craig has done, and people could actually use it to judge their progress from this challenge to when she came about.
That's a great idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But we can't use your canvases, so is that okay? Is that okay? if we do
Nah, I'm not-
watercolor?
No, that's fine. I will also organize a watercolor giveaway from Faber Castell for that challenge as well. So
You're breaking up, Graham.
let's chat on the group. We'll chat WhatsApp.
Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, check WhatsApp. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
WhatsApp. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks, guys.
everybody.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Nice
Cheers.
weekend.
Yes, bye.
Bye.
Nice chatting to you guys.
Cool.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.